Hey there everybody, Immunology here. I'm back with another video. In today's video I'm going to be unboxing the Blue Life 2. So this is actually a phone that is designed by the company Blue, as I said before. And you know, it's actually pretty cheap for its price and its specs. It costs $117 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. And so yeah, let's just jump to it. Alright, so in front of the box we have the phone itself, just a picture of the phone. But the weird thing is that I ordered the gray model, but instead they just put a sort of green, a green phone. As you can see over here, you do get a lot of color options from pink, blue, gray, green, and white. So the box is actually pretty good looking, not bad for a box. So yeah, let's just jump to it. So it's pretty simple. Just lift the box off, and we get the phone itself over here. So I'm just gonna push that to the side, and we'll see what accessories that comes with the phone. We got, this looks like, yeah, we got our earphones that has the mic in it, and we have our USB port right here for charging and importing stuff. We also have the battery. I believe it's an 18 milliamp hour battery. Let's check that real quick. Yep. It's 1800 milliamp hour battery. So we got that, and we have our power brick right here. They also do provide a case, but I will talk about that later. So, and that's actually pretty nice that they do provide that. We got our instruction manual that nobody will really read, so throw that aside. We have a quick start guide. We also have a nice screen protector. Let's see if I can take that off the box. So yeah, we have a nice screen protector. I'll put that on later on. So yeah, these are it actually comes with a lot of accessories, which I think Blue actually nailed it with accessories, especially for a device that only costs this much. Alright, so here's the device itself. And let's lift the plastic piece off. Let me see. Alright. So actually it feels pretty good in the hand, and I already got dust on it. Oh well. It actually feels pretty good in the hand. It has this silicone feel. Kinda reminds me of that Nexus 5 feels. If you ever tried an Nexus 5, it actually feels pretty good. So I'll run through the specs in a second. Let me just slap on the battery and we'll just talk about the specs. Give me a minute here. Alright, so this is how the phone looks on the inside. It actually has a dual SIM, and it can support up to 32 gigs of micro SD storage. So let me throw in the battery real quick. Power it on. And one of the things that I did notice is that when you take off the cover case, you're actually taking the buttons for the volume rocker and the power button, sleep wake button. So let's just slap on the case and let's power it on. Let you see through the animation. And while it's powering on, let me just run through the specs real quick. So what we have over here is a 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processor. We have in the front a 2 megapixel camera. Our microphone's right here, and on the right hand side we have the power button and the sleep wake button, and we have our volume rocker up and down. On the back side we have our 8 megapixel camera with the LED flash that can shoot up 1080p at 30 frames per second. We have the Blue logo, and we have our capacitive buttons right down here, our home, back, and menu button. So, and on the bottom we really don't have much, and our left hand side we don't have much either. On the top we have a 3.5mm headphone jack and a micro USB port. So yeah, So this is how the phone looks like when it's powered on. The display is actually QHD display. I believe it's 950 by 540. So not the best display, but then again, you're actually getting not the best display, but you're actually getting a pretty good dynamic range and pretty good colors and pretty decent view angles, if you ask me. So yeah, that's actually a pretty nice. It's actually a pretty nice phone, but just stay tuned for a full review, see what I think actually about it, because I haven't had that much time to play with it yet. But it actually feels pretty good. So let's check out what we have out of the box. So we have a calendar, calculator, browser, the camera. Oh, speaking of the camera, I watched a couple of videos about the camera, and it's really not that impressive of a camera, honestly. It's actually pretty bad. Especially the front-facing camera. It actually lags a lot. So let me show you that in a minute. Alright, so the front-facing camera is really laggy and not very good at all. Like, it's really horrible. So if you're buying this for if you want to get a phone with a good camera, I will go with a different option, because this probably won't be the phone for you. But other than that, it's actually pretty smooth. Again, about 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, pretty good processor. And I got the gray version over here. It actually looks like more of black than gray, but they called it gray, so that's what I'm calling it. And let me move these boxes over to the side here. Really, it's actually a nice looking phone. Feels really good. I think I have a pretty good grip on it. Oh, before I forgot to mention the speaker grill on the bottom. Sorry about that. So the phone's actually, yeah, I keep saying that, but it actually is pretty decent, honestly. Not the best display, not the best camera, but overall, it's actually a pretty good phone. Alright, so let's talk about the operating system. So this runs Android 4.4.2 KitKat. Let me just show you that in a second. Alright, let me just show you that right now. About the device. So as you can see, right there, Android 4.4.2 KitKat. So pretty good for, I don't know if we're gonna get Lollipop with this phone, but we'll see what the future brings. And overall, you get the whole Android experience, other than the Blue does try to put in some of its own customizable, some of its own skin, but really you're getting the full Android experience. You really see what Blue tries to put in the settings. And one of the cool things about this phone is that there's actually a gesture button that you can control the camera with, and I'll be sure to talk about that in my full review. Overall thoughts and first impression, a decent phone. I actually like it, as a matter of fact. It feels pretty good. Design wise, it's pretty thin, pretty nice, nice feel, and pretty nice looking. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, that will really help me a lot. So thank you, and I will see you next time.